this is working because I don't even know if I'm actually live yet. Let's see. I am attempting to live stream in multiple places at the same time. So let me see if this is working. Yep, I believe it is working. Okay, great. Happy Saturday. I guess in some parts of the world, it might be even Sunday. So I see I am on. Let's see, I'm in the group. So if you're here, say hello. Leave a comment below. I want to talk to you actually today about Alex Hormozi. Who watched the big launch this morning? Because I've been seeing you guys posting all over Facebook about Alex Hormozi. So I'm really curious if you guys are have been watched it today and what your thoughts were. Let me know in the comments. So if you're not familiar with who Alex Hormozi is, okay, he is the author of the $100 million offer book. But more than that, he's been around a couple of years now where he's been really huge. I mean, he's got a huge YouTube presence. He's huge on, all the different social media channels. He's got a podcast. He started off, I believe, doing something with gyms, like he made his money with gyms, but now he does this thing where he buys big companies that are, I think worth 3 million or more. I'm not quite sure. But why I'm bringing this up is because if you watched my last video when I went live a couple of days ago, I was talking about value. Okay. So what Alex Hormozi has done is he has given away tremendous value through his YouTube videos, his reels, his TikTok. He's always giving. And the only thing he was really selling was that book. But if you would go to his website at acquisition.com, he would give a lot of stuff away for free. So he's constantly giving value. And I was talking about that the other day about how important giving value and real content is, and how that can elevate you and position you as an expert and authority. And he is really a clear example. So what he did today, which shocked a lot of people, because I don't know how many people were on it, but there was a tremendous amount of people. I think when I was watching live this morning, there was 200,000 people watching. And I think that's what he said. And he said something, so he was saying there's gonna be another like 500,000 coming on for the replay, but he was going through his whole big pitch, right? So if you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. So he was like, doing the traditional webinar pitch where he was layering and stacking everything and telling us how great, all the different programs were and giving price points for it. And then he shocked everybody because he said, okay, now here's the final price. And he said 0. So he's giving everything away for free, tremendous amount of value. I mean, really high quality stuff to everybody who's on his list. And that like blew people's minds. There was people crying on the live. They were freaking out. After that, he did sell his book, his new book, $100 million, I guess $100 million leads or something like that. I actually bought 3 of them. And he gives you a hat with it. So my point is, what did he just do? I mean, that was pretty crazy because you don't see many people giving away that you could easily have. I mean, I would have, when he was stacking the offer, I was like, I'd buy that because it was pretty amazing what he was doing. So he gave that all away for free. So he just got a tremendous amount of goodwill, right? And he just elevated his brand even more. And he just built his list even more because so many people had, opted in to watch this by him doing this large event. To launch this new book. So my point of all this is that, again, I want to see people doing more real content. I mean, I'm not telling you have to go give away everything like he did. That's could be unrealistic. But when we do our posts and we're always talking about, getting leads and trying to entice people to join our lists, it's like if you can provide really phenomenal value up front, that is going to go a long way, because when people get that value from somebody like an Alex Hormozi, you can get this amazing many courses that he's giving away in this package, and that's going to really endear you to him. You're going to be like, wow, this guy's phenomenal, look what he's sharing with me. And it's going to make you most people want to buy his next, when he does make the next big offer. Most people, are, if they benefited and from the first one that was free, are going to want to buy from him in the future. So it's a great way to get that kind of trust-like factor with people by giving great content away. And you can do that as easily by just sharing high-value social media posts. And that was a challenge that I told everyone to do in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group. You may be watching in the group now or wherever I'm streaming this in like multiple places. But if you're watching it over on YouTube or LinkedIn or somewhere, just go to Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs. In Facebook, we're the group with over 750,000 women. Sometimes there's some knockoffs, but join our group and share valuable content. I actually want to do like a contest on this. I want to see who can share the most valuable content and come up with a prize or a couple of prizes for you guys to really start, getting in the habit of sharing the highest value stuff that you would save for your paying customers and clients, and giving that away, and just and seeing what happens, when you do that people start really trusting you more, and they'll be buying from you more when you do that. And I talked about this in my last video, but today was just a really perfect example when Alex Hormozi, just exactly what I was talking about, he just did it, and not only him, the other top marketers are doing the same thing, like Anik Singhal, who I'm in his mastermind. That's how I even got this initial idea. He gives like just tremendous value in his posts, and they're so amazing, and you want to read them. So that is really the key is to, build that trust with people, because people, there's tons of marketers out there, coaches, service providers, you name it, they're everywhere. And how are you going to stand out? How are you going to get attention? You're going to first have to build that authority. And by sharing your knowledge and, really helping someone else, somebody reads something from you, a post, and I'm like, damn, or a video, say that you share a video with a how-to, and immediately I know when I see a reel or a TikTok and I get like that little nugget, I'm like immediately want to follow that person, because I'm like, oh, they're going to give me more. They just taught me something. So I think that's where we have to start switching the way we market and the way we share on social media, instead of a lot of, always trying to go in and try to get the sale or get the lead and, tease them with the lead magnet to get the email, which is great. I'm not saying don't do that because it's effective, but why not balance it a little bit, and share some more high value content with people on social media, and especially in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group, because that's what it's all about. It's, women helping women, and we want you to do that. So that's why I'm coming on twice in 1 week to talk about this. So I want to see if I have any comments here. I don't see, let's do see one comment. It's hard to comment, and now I'm going to be doubling my see one comment. I can't read it because it's making me, unless I take my sound off, maybe that's a good idea. Okay. Let me see here. No, take my sound off. Maybe that's a good idea. I'm not working. Let me see here. Well, just see 1 sec. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I see Shelly. Hello, Shelly. How are you? Good to see you. Shelly, are you going to Funnel Hacking Live this year? That's the last time I saw you, last year at Funnel Hacking Live. And Amy, hi, Amy. Good to see you too. I just had to take my phone off here so you guys can hear me. So yeah, anybody else out there, say hello and let me know if you watched Alex Hormozi today and what you thought. Because I've been, just scrolling through, and I kept seeing a lot of people. Some people just loved it, other people not so much, but I think the majority of people really enjoyed it. And you've got to give the guy credit, because he created tremendous buzz today too. He did something unusual, so that's another lesson that we can learn from this too as well. So, everyone, usually we follow like the perfect webinar. We do a webinar, we have our upsell at the end, right? Or we do a workshop or a masterclass. And, he did the opposite, where he didn't sell, he just gave away tremendous value at the end. So that was shocking to a lot of people, because everybody was prepared to say, okay, it's going to be $2,000, it's going to be $1,000. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, it's nothing. You get all this for free. And it's like, what? So like, that's really, really cool. So, he just did it. So I'm not saying go copy him, but what other types of things that could you do that are completely different that could get attention? So think about it. Really think about what are anybody, if you're in there, leave in the comments if you have any ideas on it. See, if you're watching the replay, I'm going to come back and check. Put in the comments if you have any ideas of what would be something really cool that you can do. So Amy says, yes, she was watching him on YouTube, And okay, after seeing my business coach post about him, hadn't reached the end yet. Yeah, it's well worth watching, Amy. Go back and watch the whole thing because he is a brilliant marketer. You can just learn so much by watching these, master marketers out there and how he did that whole thing today. And he did a great job. He had, he did this, like, you would call it, I know over in, the ClickFunnels circle, Steve Larson calls it a dramatic demonstration. Russell Brunson also calls it that. When you do something very dramatic, that, is something that gets everybody's attention. So that would be what he did today, would be a dramatic demonstration, right? It was like he just shocked everybody at the end by giving everything away, which was super cool. So it's, it's hard to stay unique, right? When there's so much noise out there and there's so much distraction and we're all, on our phones and there's all these things happening and, we just lose attention really, really fast, right? We just, our attention span is really bad. So how do we get that attention? Because, attention and influence, like we say, are the new currency, right? Both of them, being able to capture people's attention in this day and age is hard and it's really important. So think about in your own niches, what you could do to be different. And maybe it's just as simple as, like, right now I'm here a talking head talking on this video, but, I always say, why not be somewhere different, go live somewhere different that is unusual, that people that would get attention. Like, think of things that you can do that are out of the box, in order to get attention, or do videos, even they don't have to be live. When you're doing your reels and stuff, to try to do things that are different and interesting so that people will zoom in and, see you and look at you and keep watching. Because we're really at that time right now where we have to, capture attention. And one of the things I say too is that you should, which I did not do on this because I'm using Restream.io. If you're not familiar with Restream, it's really cool. So I'm live right now and I hooked it up to my Zoom because I'm testing this out to see if I could do it through Zoom, but it didn't give me the option to fill in the caption up here. So I'm gonna have to go back and do that, because one of the things you do when you go live is you do want to have a hook in, up in the caption description area, which I wasn't able to do because this is technically on Zoom at the same time as it is over on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn and wherever the heck I am right now. So, so normally you definitely do want to put, a little thing here. You see it, I think it just says Restream or something. I've got to figure out that setting because I probably messed up on that and I got to fix that. But you want to do that as well as have that hook to get people in to want to watch you, because a lot of times they're going to see a live and they're just going to scroll by. It's like, ask yourself, why would somebody stop to watch you? Why would they spend a couple of minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes listening to you? Like, what are you saying and what do you have a value? And they're not going to know until you put something, that's why it's important to have that, which I don't have right now, right? So I want to see, okay, so we've got Shelly and Amy, and I don't know if there's anybody else. If you're watching this in the replay, again, I just popped on quickly today, again, just to point out, like, everybody, the buzz of the day of today, is Alex Hormozi. And if anybody doesn't know who he is and you want to see what I'm talking about, he does have, I could try to find the link. I know it's up on YouTube. Get the link and watch it. It's really, really interesting what he did today, how he set that up and how he gave away, and go and get the free stuff. Get on his list and get the free stuff. It looked really, really good. One other crazy thing that he said that he does, which stood out to me, he said he spends $1 million, get this, a week on Facebook ads. That's a week. That's $4 million a month. It's pretty incredible, right? And it's actually like mind-blowing. And it's one other thing too, getting into another topic about, organic versus Facebook ads. He was saying today, Alex Hormozi, that his business really blew up once he started using Facebook ads. But one of the things, somebody said to me in one of my ads, because I'm saying, don't waste your money on Facebook ads, and you're bashing ads, but you're doing ads. This is the thing. Facebook ads can be incredible, but there is a time and a place for them. And the biggest mistake I see a lot of you guys doing is wasting money on ads when you're not ready for ads yet. Organic traffic, especially through Facebook groups, I mean, I get free leads. I built millions of dollars of business through without paying for ads. I'm at the point now where I can do ads to retarget those people and to get in front of people, and you could see, but I didn't go and do ads in the beginning, because I see that it could be a big problem. If you jump in and you're paying, an ads manager, you're paying a high budget, you're not going to get anywhere with ads with a couple $100. It's just a fact. You really have to have the right person doing your ads, or you need to know how to do your ads. And you need to make sure if you can optimize so you're not paying a fortune per click lead or impression or whatever. So unless you want to dive deep into it or hire somebody, you got to be prepared, and be ready to do that. So it's really great to do a mixture of both, but really to concentrate on getting some free organic traffic. And that's what Facebook groups can give you by having your own Facebook group, by using other people's Facebook groups. In order to drive people into your own lists and your own Facebook groups to build your own audience. And then you can always, do ads as well after. I'm not bashing ads, because look at Alex Hormozi. I know a lot of people who use ads extremely successfully. My concern is people wasting money on ads that aren't ready for ads, that could be using organic traffic more successfully and for a lot less money. So the moral of the story is, unless you know what you're doing or can hire somebody who knows what they're doing, don't mess around with, a significant amount of money on Facebook. You really have to know what you're doing, and, or have the budget in order to do that. So let me see here. I see Michelle mentioned me in a comment. I'm looking, I guess, because I'm looking at so many different places here. I'm going to see. Hi, Michelle. I don't know where you are to respond. I would say, hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Yeah. So yeah, again, I'm not going to make this long. I know it's Saturday, everybody's busy, or in Michelle's case, she is in Australia. So I think it is Sunday for Michelle, right, Michelle? So wherever you are, if you didn't get a chance, go check out. It's a great marketing lesson. To recap, go watch Alex Hormozi's YouTube replay. Grab his free bonuses. I think all you have to do is sign up on his list. I don't think they've released them yet. I didn't get the email yet, but get that. It's free. Great resource. And learn the lesson how he did that dramatic demonstration today by giving away a tremendous value for free. And then start thinking how you can give tremendous value for free. And it doesn't have to be that as dramatic as what he did. It just could be, it's simple, no brainer, really doing phenomenal Facebook posts and reels and with content, and that you're giving to people that people are going to really want to follow you and know, like, and trust you, just like he did. I mean, like Tony Robbins says, success leaves clues. So this is, a man who makes $100 million a year. And what has he been doing for the last couple of years? Just giving away tons of great content. You go to YouTube, you see great content. And you probably find that pattern with a lot of the marketers out there that you follow, and people who give tremendous value. You look forward to it because you're getting free content from them. And then you're like, when they ask you to buy something, you feel like, okay, sure, because you just gave me all this great stuff that I've been using, and I look forward to your videos or your posts or whatever. So just want to remind everybody once again of that's really important. And you can start right in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group. We always love high value content, especially when you're teaching something great that's going to help other women in the group. So please share. And okay, Amy says too many entrepreneurs spend money on certain product service too early. Yes, yeah, that's so true. Yeah, be ready for where you're at. Absolutely. You don't want to jump when you're a beginner. You don't want to go buy something that's extremely, advanced that you're not going to be able to handle. So, you want to start working your way up and, building out your business before, that's why I said that about ads, because you don't want to get yourself in too deep before you know what you're doing. So thank you guys for being on, seeing everybody. It's great to see everybody. If you watch the replay, leave a comment. And again, go watch Alex Hormozi, and I hope you guys go get his bonuses. I'm promoting him. I have no idea why. I'm not an affiliate. So I just thought it was great today what he did. And I'm looking forward to checking out what that big package of freebies myself. So I thought it was cool. I thought there was a little lesson that we can all learn from in here. So great to see you. And I will see you guys all soon. Have a great night. See you soon. Bye.